You've given me no choice. Craig splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. What am I doing? Apparently, I'm going to say dunk him. Go all out or go home, folks. I lunge for Craig and manage to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summon all of my dad's strength to lift Craig out of the water. Hey! And I drop him down for the splash. Craig bounces back out of the water.
Bro.
My turn. Uh-oh. Oh no. Seems like Craig was simply allowing me to pick him up and dunk him. He grapples me with his clearly superior muscles and, quite literally, tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water, devastated.
Oh.
You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Mad respect, Craig. Craig does a playful flex for me. Ooh. It's getting a little hot in here. Oh my gosh, I am so intoxicated. Damn. Craig, truce. Please. Craig thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? No, it's still scary for me personally, as someone who's afraid of heights. Let me guess. I'll race you to the top. Continue to go to the top until he says he's done. Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. We run all the way to the slick rocks and cannonball off of the wall. Again. What a rush. This stream should be marked mature now. Are you legit saying that, or are you, are you joking? Because right now I'm too much on alcohol to guess what you're trying to say. Could I actually mark it as? I don't know if there's... Oh, joking. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it should. We run all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off of the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Want to go again? You know it. Okay, so I'm supposed to keep doing it until he says, alright, bro, I'm done, or something like that, I'm assuming. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climb back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm sure looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Whew. Phew, man. This is fun. Got one more in you? I live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to the waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think that's my limit. We should get going back before it gets too dark. You right. You right. We should probably head back. We go to put our clothes back on and notice that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Sopping wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Craig pulls out a couple steaks and some chopped potatoes in thin foil. In tin foil, not thin foil. Oh my goodness. I'm way too intoxicated for this. Come on, Nom-Nom. You got this. Finish off this can. Oh my gosh, I got a head rush just tilting my head back for that last sip. But it's done. Empty. We're good. I finally drank it all. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station, and I'm your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Craig cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwavable mac and cheese, but not microwaved, and have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start the fire. Sure, let me just grab my matches. Craig reaches into his backpack. He rummages around in his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I know I packed it. Craig checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more acutely aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world.
I don't know.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If a naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We'll need some wood. I gestured to the trees around us.
Oh.
There's no shortage of that. And some tinder.
Oh.
We can make that work. And then I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology. Or renovate our house. Depends on the show. I love when this game jokes about TV shows. It's so hilarious, yet so true at the same time. Craig and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all of the materials that could, conceptually, make a passable looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just now setting and a cool breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits and we'll make this fire happen. Alright, what's the actual answer for this? Go overboard with compliments. You got it. You're really giving that fire the business. You're an amazing, hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everyone loves you. Your daughters think you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dads respect you immensely. Also, your butt looks great. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay. Don't want your tears putting out the fire. I love the little additional fire. It's so cute. Eventually, Craig is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on the embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man. We're regular old outdoorsy fellas.
Oh.
Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in front of the lawn chairs Craig brought and cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch as Craig strokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I'm able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Craig expertly sears 2 steaks in a pan he's been heating up on the fire, cracking thyme and crushed ginger over it while basting? I think it's basting. Might be basting though. Let's try basting. Basting them both in butter. Wow. I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet onto dry ramen and eat it straight up. Oh, that sounds gross. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that sounds gross. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. Ew! Oh, no. I could not imagine that. Oh my gosh. That sounds legit awful.
Oh.
I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Craig puts the steaks onto a paper plate and sets them aside. I start to reach for one, but Craig smacks my hand away. Dude, let them rest. It'll be more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steaks longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. I'm obsessed with steak, so I understand this pain right now. Craig prepares a side salad for us in the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese onto freshly chopped greens. He plates it next to the generous pile of roasted potatoes covered in olive oil and rosemary. Man, this boy got fancy! Once it's all ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Oh, I could not. Nope. Not for an entire semester, not for all 3 meals. It's so hard not to go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I love that imagery. It sounds like the best. I'm really impressed with how much you've got in your life together. Craig laughs, but there's no humor in it. Aww. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Craig while he picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down. Oh, I love the voice acting. It sounds so good. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize just how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy.
Oh.
I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you could crush anyone who stands in their way. That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry.
Nice.
If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too.
Dude.
I do though. I eat right and exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know?
Hey.
What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Oh, that's really good imagery. I like it. I like that comparison. Life needs balance. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too.
Oh.
It just... I know I can provide for my family. And if I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them.
I don't know.
But I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Craig, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's a fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness.
Oh.
Do I, though? Hell yeah or hell yeah? Hell yeah, bro. I look at Craig and think about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive. He encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you could only see yourself the way I see you.
Oh.
Craig beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I brought dessert. Oh, are you going to use the campfire to torch the tops of some creme brulee?
Oh.
What? I know little to nothing about cooking. Craig pulls out marshmallows. Boy, yes.
Hey.
Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Okay, I would not completely blacken the marshmallow, but I would let it catch on fire and then blow it out. Because honestly, it tastes really good when it's got that extra crunch. And then the inside is like super melted and it's perfect. I try to go for that golden brown, but most of the time, at least like a corner of the marshmallow catches on fire. But I'm okay with that. It still tastes amazing. Marshmallows is one of those few things that you can get wrong. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but gooey center is preserved. See, Craig knows exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Brutish. Craig throws a marshmallow at me, and I catch it in my mouth. Perfect.
Oh.
Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against the wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and I'll be competitive again. Drac, don't you fight me on this. Just a little bit of that dark burn is perfect. If you are doing some kind of wizardry magic, if you can get a golden brown all around the edges. No. No, no. No. Craig and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching embers float up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah. I miss this, Nathan. Me too. We stay here until it gets light, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. Oh, are we gonna snuggle? Are we gonna snuggle? We call into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh no. I must have left it at home. Oh, we gotta snuggle. We gotta snuggle. Yeah. Yeah. I think Nathan, quote unquote, misplaced the second one. I was like, oh no. Guess you gotta share a sleeping bag with me. Whoops. Oh no, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here.
Oh.
No way. Here. Craig unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room for both of us to lay on top of it.
Oh.
Night, bro. Good night, bro. I roll over and we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. I shiver, and without realizing it, I find myself nestling closer to Craig. I'm sure he won't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable. I open my eyes to find Craig's face only a few inches from my own. For once, he looks at peace. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds a place on my waist. Ooh! I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. Ah! It's happening! We look at each other again. My heart is racing. Craig.
Oh.
I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Whole snap! Bro. Me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down to his chest. Craig brings me closer, wrapping his arms around me. feel so secure. You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. Ah, my heart! My drunken beaten heart. I smile, tracing the lines of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Oh, winky face! Ah!
Man, that was amazing. Just like back in college. I've missed you, dude.
Yay! Just got that achievement. Yeah. Wooch. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I need to save because sometimes I tend to skip too far into the whole graduation party scene. And I want to make sure I don't miss anything that's specific to Craig. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, but you never know. Sorry, give me a minute. I'm still working on my wafer. Have you ever reached that point where you're so dizzy that even chewing seems like a lot of effort? Because I just reached that point with my vanilla wafer, and it really makes me not want to eat anymore. Which is probably a good idea considering it's starting to get late into the night. Alright. Let me save here. Hey, Craig. Let me make sure I'm not missing. I don't think I should be missing anything. We'll see if maybe his daughters pop up and possibly say something.
Hey. Ah. Hey.
Hey, it looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. I timed that fast forwarding like perfectly. Good job, me. Briar and Hazel, let's see what they're up to.
All right.
Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star. She's testing out their twin powers. Turns out they're myth. We'll get it next time. Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna be finishing each other's sandwiches. What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we gonna be finishing? Each other's sentences. See? Third twin.
Nah.
Bleh. She tries so hard. My poor daughter. I have to go. Okay. Settle down. Okay, here we go. I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party. Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer at keg stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napsville. You go, Craig. Pull into the Nathan concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Knapsville as well. Ah, that's adorkable. That is adorkable.
Oh.
I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off of your own stomach town. We both giggle, but man, do I want to just pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in the hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself.
Oh.
Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off of the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then.
Oh.
Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. Ah! You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying to... What? Do you know the story of Bergie? Or Bergie? The guy on the shirt you wear? No, I do not. Please tell me the story, Jack. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself.
Oh.
It's a process. And it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro to the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. Craig looks at me, smiling.
Oh.
Bro,
Nice.
that means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. Ah! I'll show you later. Okay, Jack. Don't forget that. Bro. We both laugh. I love how they're still keeping up the whole like, bro, even though they're being like romantic with each other. It's funny and cute.
Oh.
You and me, we're gonna be alright. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic as the credits play. I honestly enjoyed that route. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I wish there was a little more substance between like Kim and Craig But I also get it because at the time, Craig was constantly being super busy and everything. So I completely understand it not being as much bonding time. But I still just kind of wish there was more. But, I don't know. Honestly, overall, it was still a really good route and I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was just funny to see how many women were so thirsty over him. But can you blame them, to be honest? He's a really attractive guy. Like, it just makes sense. What's the picture? What's the picture? Oh my god! I love it! Oh my god! Okay, it's definitely the alcohol in me, but I'm gonna cry. Like, yes, he looks hot looking, but also he just looks pure adorable. Which is like, oh my gosh, I'm having fun. And they poured Gatorade or some kind of other drink onto me. You didn't understand bromances if you don't think there was enough bonding. You might have a fair point. You know what, actually, you know what, you're probably right. Because I did kind of forget for a second that they were like BFFs in college. So it's not as much work they have to put into their relationship as you have to do with the other dads, because you don't have previous history with those other dads. But this one, you're like, yeah, we've been bros for so long. We know what we both like and don't like. And like, we know exactly how each other think and stuff. So yeah, okay. You're probably right, Jack. I'm probably too crazy or too drunk to think properly about that. You're right. But also, yeah, I'm still really about to cry right now. This is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna flapjack. I'll go flapjacks. That's cute. Craig totes make Amanda another daughter. Oh, you know he would. You know he would. Abso-frickin-lutely. Also, dang, those legs are thick. This is just adorable artwork. Artists, whoever made this, thank you. Thank you for your blessed contribution to this game.